I can't tell. Yeah,
Hello,
yeah,
hello,
yeah.
hello. How goes it? Danksy, Tyler, welcome.
What's up? What's up? Happy to be back, bro. I feel like it's been a while.
I know. Well, I've been traveling, but I know we've moved dates. We're on a Thursday schedule now.
I know. We're gonna find a new pattern, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I
Maybe.
mean, the pattern is really what is Trump doing,
Yeah.
and
At this
how
point.
can Eric, um, profit off of it? That's the pattern.
Yeah,
What do we
bro.
think is that? What do we think is happening tomorrow?
I don't know,
I
bro.
mean,
It's
that's
a
the big.
very,
It's definitely
That's the
reserve.
it's a very reactive market right now, man. It's hard to say.
yes. So Danksy says it's reserve.
The crypto strategic reserve, whatever.
Um, if it is reserve, they still can't act on it, right?
Why not?
Does it not still have to go pass through Congress, etc., to be able to
I have no
spend
clue.
money on the reserve?
Honestly, I don't think so. There's no rules anymore. I think you can do whatever
You can do whatever you want now.
He
you can
just does what
basically.
he wants. I think you're not wrong there. We do have a bit of a green start, it looks like, to the day, which is great.
Sorry, my computer just tweaked out. What'd you say, Rhodes?
I say it looks like we have a green start to the day overall, which is good. It is exaggerated on this chart. I don't know if it's updated or not on my screen there after you clicked on it. But let's look into the summary.
Yeah, let me see what the thing is actually.
Okay, so we've seen really over the last week and a half, some very volatile action with Bitcoin. We're in a bit of a sell off, and then we had this Sunday night Trump pump with the announcements, some interesting trades that kind of went along with it. The 50x leverage trade that happened to time the situation, and then afterwards a bit of a sell off after it was realized that it was still mostly a nothing kind of tweet and scenario. And we've seen this kind of like back and forth whipsaw volatility in the market. Generally speaking, though, we are in an uptrend from the lows of 78K, 77, high 70s, 7, and we're trending back up into this mid 90s. A lot of it is going to be very dependent on what goes on tomorrow at the crypto summit. If there's any positive reactions there, I think for the most part, the market is expecting something very positive. I hesitate to say that whatever they say can't be positive enough. But it's probably going to be one of those situations that, as long as it's anything related to reserve talks, it will rally the market, and then we'll see if it holds, kind of thing. We had North American tariffs kind of partially delayed over the next 30 days here. It kind of got some stipulations with it, but I think that also helps the market in general. A lot of back and forth pressures between United States and Mexico and my home of Canada. Lots of fun times when it comes to sporting events and how angry hockey fans are, at least from Canada, at the national anthem. I understand it, but I also find it pretty dramatic to boo a national anthem, regardless of what the situation and scenario is. But at least it kind of voices our displeasure towards the tariffs. I don't think tariffs in any way are super effective when in place, but I think they're a great negotiation tactic, and a lot of that is negotiation and posturing to make sure that what Trump is trying to set forth, in this case, really border protection, happens. And so, for that reason, I'm for it, and you know, I'd like us Canadians to chill out a little bit and just do what Big Brother says. I think would be much better. um,
Yeah, that's such a hot take, bro. You're really gonna roll over like that? Is that
well,
what you do?
okay. I mean,
I,
we, there's not a lot we can do. Put it that way. Other than okay, the one part that we have is we do have, uh, you know, we export on a per capita level more to the United States than the United States exports to us. So in that respect, there's some ability for us to, you know, impact to a greater degree in that respect. But economics wise, military wise, general everything, the United States has just way more power over us, and there's not a lot we can do.
Sounds like 51st state time for you guys.
No, 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 no.
Dude, that's his end goal. You don't think you think it's like the 2 pounds of fentanyl that comes over the border is his end goal?
There's no way. There's no way that it's happening. There's no
I don't
way.
know. You just sound like just give up to Big Bro. So
Give up
I,
the big bro, but don't give up the country.
I
you
don't
know,
know.
Rhodes, I feel like you're right as the negotiation tactic. I was looking into something, and I actually just confirmed it, but it looks like 15% of U.S. goods are imported, at least based on like GDP, and I think only 5% of it comes from Canada and like Mexico combined. So as like a negotiation tactic, I feel like you're right, bro. It's a really good negotiation tactic because realistically, if only 5% of that, I mean, which is still a big percent on a large scale, but um,
Mm-hmm.
the bigger picture, you kind of look at it like, like you're kind of right, bro. It's kind of like, dude, we either we either do what he says or we pay this,
Yeah,
or we just do what he says.
yeah, and the like retaliatory tariffs. I mean, they get attention, but
Hmm.
they don't ultimately. If we're just going to both toss tariffs on each other, it's not going
Yeah,
to result in progress. So just look at the root of it. There's definitely a lot of political behind the scenes as well in the terms of
yeah,
what's actually happening, and whether or not news and who knows what's going on in the terms of what is we're taking in terms of border protection, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, it's an interesting situation, but it does provide volatility. I mean, it's not just Canada and Mexico; it's tariffs globally as well, and that puts a lot of uncertainty. Certainly, when the United States is kind of pushing allies a bit, it makes everyone a little bit more nervous when it comes to the market. So it's interesting times, to say the least. And you just kind of hang on by the seat of our pants. And overall, I think the goal is to be successful in crypto, push crypto, and if you have that perspective, then eventually, maybe not short term, maybe not in the volatility, but mid to long term, you're looking at uh, uh, most of this being very positive for crypto. State Bitcoin reserves continue to progress as well. I forget the company name, but there's a company now that has started ETH purchasing and kind of the MicroStrategy of ETH. So there's that as well. Coinbase is working on tokenized stocks. So again, the crypto uh, overarching positivity is continuous and really strong there. AI market cap down 7.81% or 18% over the last 24 hours, down to 5.15 billion. So a bit of a slide there. NFTs volume is lower. We've seen a surge recently though in punk sales, something like 26 punk sales in the last 24, 48 hours, rallying a little bit percentage wise. Not a lot. I mean, it takes a bit to move the punk floor. Weekly movers, as there's not much going on the daily. Frogana is up 61% to 1.27 Sol. So a bit of a bump there. VFriends up 52% to 1.85 ETH. Gary's been buzzing around the timeline kind of periodically here over the last little bit. And it always stirs up a little bit of energy in the NFT market. Kenpai Panda is also up 36% to 0.63. And then on the meme coin side of things, again, weekly movers. Very
Breaking
little
news.
breaking news. Go ahead.
Signed executive order established strategic Bitcoin reserve.
Well, it's not Friday. How do
He
you?
just signed it though. I don't
He,
know.
he just signed it,
He
and
literally
so
just signed it. The ink's not
executive
even dry.
order to establish Bitcoin reserve. Is that what it is?
Yeah, strategic Bitcoin reserve.
Okay, so
Thursday first.
that should move the market pretty good. You're going to see probably more talk around that tomorrow. So that's the positive news that we're looking for. And executive order does, as you said, I think before we started, Trump and following normal procedure isn't something that Trump likes to do, right? If he's got an agenda, if he's trying to get something done, he gets it done, which
I feel
is
like executive orders
excellent.
don't do shit. Like
What's that?
I feel like executive orders don't do anything. Am I wrong?
Well, there's certain limitations to executive orders. I'm not super well versed in terms of what can and cannot happen from an executive order. But either way, no, there's a strong push to get the Bitcoin reserve going. Uh, the sooner they can get it done, the better. Now that it's been kind of communicated and announced, because you're going to want to get out there and start being able to purchase Bitcoin before other parties do it. But yeah, this is happening, and if we get more details on it, etc., through tomorrow, this is what could really move the market, right? So if we get the story that okay, they're going to go ahead and convert X into Bitcoin, gold reserves, etc., or find a way of redirecting certain funds into Bitcoin, and they have a laid out plan of what they're trying to acquire, and it's significant. Obviously, you have the states doing it. You're probably going to look at companies doing it, other countries. This is what really sends Bitcoin in the medium term here. So now, of course, there's global economic uncertainty still. So there's that. But if Bitcoin becomes established as a reserve currency, it becomes official digital gold. And in uncertain times, gold is also something that moves. So all, I think, quite positive and expected, but good to see it's moving forward. And we just got to figure out what the timelines are. So that's pretty massive. Meme coins, Trump up 4% over the week, down 1.3 over the last 24 hours. I'm mixed on Trump. I don't think there's a lot he can do to do anything with it. But Trump is out there trumping pretty significantly lately. So if there's the attention coins as it will, he's definitely getting global attention right now. Brett also up 14.2% on the week, down 1.3 over the 24 hours, and Sneck up 20.5% over the
Snack.
week. Yeah, Sneck. It's always up. I always see it on there. I don't. It's not one that I've even bookmarked on my watch list, etc. But when I have it filtered for the meme coin movers, it's always there, and it's down 12% in the last 24 hours, but up on the week. Prediction markets, 110K at 19%, up 2% by month end. I think after Friday it could move more. And then the 70K is down to 16% probability, which is down 7% overall since Tuesday. So interesting moves on the prediction market. It was looking pretty dire there for crypto for a bit, or Bitcoin in general. Crypto complete, but yeah, a lot that I covered there.
That's actually
Thoughts?
very
Arts?
harsh. That's not that good of a bet, actually. I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna have my move right now is to buy Bitcoin options tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty long dated ones and hope.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on that I think overall should be positive for Bitcoin, right? Even if you have like global economic slowdown, then you have quantitative easing, and then quantitative easing results in asset prices surging, right? So there's all kinds of different things that I think are positive towards it outside of this short term volatility and chaos of kind of economic policies, political policies, etc.
Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is. I mean, if I ever need to like leave real fast, I'm definitely happy I'm holding Bitcoin.
Yeah, right. You can take it anywhere. Don't have to worry about declaring your 10K when you're flying.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
Because it's
be in
just
like
Bitcoin.
prison wallet if you need it. If you really need it.
What you need to
Bro,
do is memorize your seed phrase, and then you can do whatever you want. And you're totally good to go anywhere.
gotta turn it into a song, bro, so you don't forget it.
Yeah, there you
Oh
go.
no, the move is definitely like going on Proton Mail or whatever it's called, and like making some random ass account you only have your seed phrase in.
Photon. I'm not sure what is a
So
photon.
it's basically what it's
It's like
explain full time.
it's like encrypted email addresses.
I want to
Okay,
call it encrypted, but
It is
encrypted.
no, is it not
What's that? Yeah, it is encrypted. Yeah, and it's
really encrypted?
anonymous. But um, I think the move is really to try to figure out how you hack those emails, so you can get those seed phrases off the emails.
Yeah, but you can't
right.
find like you don't know. It's so hard to hack an email if you don't
Yeah, no,
send.
I know, I know.
Bro, I saw something too. Speaking of like the government and Bitcoin, I seen that over the last decade, the U.S. government sold about 195,000 Bitcoin, generating about 366 million from criminal seizures, like the ones from Silk Road. And it says American taxpayers have missed out on $17 billion in Bitcoin profits since 2013. So I thought that was kind of crazy, bro. Just to like, imagine if they just held on to it, kind of
Yeah,
like
right.
Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Think about Germany's case where they had sold all theirs as well.
Yeah, but that's not that much money. What, 17 billion?
Yeah,
I mean,
That's a
17 billion is still 17 billion.
yeah,
Maybe
bro.
not be that much to a country, but it's
It's a
still
lot to
enough.
me.
Yeah.
that's like two missiles. That's like two
um,
missiles.
and then I seen the Texas House to advance or reject the Bitcoin bill by May 24th. Did that one go through already?
I have no clue. Should we run some news? Like it's just on like Cointelegraph or something? I don't know who's
Go.
sharing the screen. But
Yeah,
the
go.
news cycle, the news cycle is like hourly at this point.
The
Everything's
news,
down.
yeah. Yeah, bro. It's kind of an exciting. I feel like it's like a Rotes always kind of put me onto this term, but a reactive market.
Yeah.
Everything said by Trump, Musk, you know, JD Vance. At this point, any of them got any of the Trumps with the last name say something or post something. Kind of have that reactive market. Um, but I also seen something cool too, which I haven't had a chance to watch it. But scam Bankman fraud, SBF from FTX had an interview with Tucker Carlson from prison.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I posted it below here on the or below on what is it on X. So I posted the link for it if anybody wanted to watch it later. But dude, I'm excited to kind of watch it because I want to hear like what he has to say. He deceived us in the first half, so I'm interested. I think he was probably a bad seed, but also kind of a plant as well. He's kind of a little bit of a scapegoat in the major run, but I still think he was bad overall.
Uh,
Thanks. Do you have some news you're thinking of you want to check out, or is there you just want to check out some news?
just go on like I don't know what's a good like Bitcoin or like crypto news site. Like
Oh man, bro, there's
Cointelegraph,
not a whole ton.
Block.
Recently, I've been using crypto.news. I feel like every
Yeah,
time I
that's
find a
one
good
that
one,
let's
they
see.
suck.
I mean, it's just we're what like tariffs came off today. Aren't they going to
Yeah.
sign that Ukraine deal soon?
Like the
Yeah, there's talks of it that yeah, Zelensky's willing to negotiate now to find peace, but we'll see.
I feel like
We'll see.
everyone's just trying to negotiate something.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just not. It's just not.
here,
There's
let
just no
me
deals are being finalized. You know.
see if I can share my screen. We'll do the Brave tab. I think I should do the whole thing. There we go.
So then
Yep.
we ever dumped on the news for the executive order, the
Yeah, I
strategic.
didn't see that. I did see this though. This is pretty interesting. Cardano inks partnership with Brazil's state-owned IT giant. It's
Yeah,
pretty interesting.
Cardano loves doing this like government work, but like
Yeah.
no one fucking uses Cardano.
The only thing I like about it is it's the, what is it? The ISO compliant, ISO 222. This thing. Oops. This guy. It's on the list. Thought there was a easier list here, but maybe not. But I do like it just because it's on here. But
Right.
otherwise, you know, it's been quiet for a while, bro. I didn't really read anything into it. But this is all crypto news. There's some meme coin stuff on here too. But
What's Sam Altman wanted for crypto chat feature?
Sui price, I didn't see that thing jump.
Yeah, so he's been taking a shit recently. I'm down like, I think down like 50 to 60% off the top
Hmm.
right now on Sui.
World Liberty Financial has announced a partnership with Sui. Hmm. Interesting.
Huh.
Using Trump's name to try to gain him some popularity there. Solana co-founder. Yeah, I don't know, brother. I don't. I'm not sure what else is out there. There's.
Nah, just run Bitcoin. What's it at right now? Can you go to like the 5 minute or something or the minute chart
Yeah. Let me
of
change this share
Bitcoin?
here.
AVAX is down. Everything's just down from everyone's sell the news, I guess.
Yeah, honestly, bro, like these moves weren't out of the question, and even down to 63 to 58, I don't think are out of the question. Like, there's still a possible play, but I don't think it's as likely, maybe another 74, 72 run or 77, I guess. But I don't see Bitcoin coming all the way down here. It could, definitely could do that. By no means am I saying it won't. Um, but I do think it's more likely we kind of hold here at these levels. I just think there's so much bullish sentiment in the market in general. All the news, everything else, people adopting it, Bitcoin Reserve here, there, everywhere. I just feel like there's no reason to kind of keep going down. I didn't check the dominance. Dominance looks like it took a fast spike, but over the last, was that a little bit, couple weeks. Looks like it's still slowly gaining some popularity. To be honest, bro, maybe it slowly does continue up here for a little while, while um, all these states, governments, countries decide to
Oh,
adopt it.
sure. I think we're gonna see like 70% Bitcoin
Yeah,
dominance.
yeah. Because I mean, at a certain point, bro, how much? It's hard to say. Like, out of the entire market cap, really, like how much percent do you think stays in Bitcoin? Like, what's the average percentage? I think over time there'll be something like that, but until as long as we're still mining Bitcoin, I don't think that time's around the corner by any means. Um,
Probably a lot
so
though. Like I was talking to some liquid strategy people, like liquid like the funds, and they're
yeah,
like, yeah, we might not see like or the altcoin season might not come as hot this year because like before when they bought Bitcoin to be on Coinbase or other exchanges, and then when they cashed out, they would buy big like the alts and ETH, and it's very easy to buy into the other alts, right? And then
yeah.
this year, this season, it's like if you're buying in ETFs, like you're in your brokerage account and not in like Coinbase, so it's kind of harder to distribute the profits into alts.
Yeah, bro. It seems like there's a lot more money Thoughts on Fart Boy? I'm not sure what that is. Uh, I'm assuming it's a meme coin,
Meme
but
coin. Yeah.
yeah, bro. I just feel like there's so much money spread across the market this time. I think we talked about it last time. Thanksy, about how like there's more money flowing this time around. There's more money, but it's spread across multiple different places this time. There's more chains, more this, more that. We kind of have a
Yeah.
flooded. What are the if it was the .com era, right? We got 100 search engines right now. It's hard to narrow it down at the moment, bro. I feel like there's just so much innovation and cool tools that are really out there. The technology itself, bro, is incredible. Um, obviously long term, dude, we're going up, but which ones are going to be around to stay around? Then in the meantime, we get Fart Boy. But total market cap, I feel like, bro, we dropped quite a bit. Um, this is with Bitcoin and Ethereum dropped like 30%. I kind of still think we hold 2.5 trillion. It's again still could move down farther. I don't think we do, but it's definitely not out of the out of the question or possibilities. Same thing here, total market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH. Um, this one too, bro. I think this actually has a higher chance of coming down to the 600 billion range in these zones down here than the other ones do, or at least Bitcoin and Ethereum. But yeah, Bitcoin itself, bro, it's just still kind of holding there. I mean, we've been playing along, it's just kind of consolidating actually. If you really look at it, I mean, we've just kind of been hanging out.
Right.
Even here, dude, we hung out here for what from March to September. Probably maybe we do the same thing, kind of hang out here. Hopefully not, but we do the same thing almost December to maybe March. Who knows? I guess we're in March, March 6th, March 7th. But yeah, I don't know, Draw. I would like to say we hold that just because the market sentiment too overall. But ETH, dude, ETH is still holding below. I think. Oh gosh, I haven't checked the ETH chart in a little while. I mean, even here, bro, right? We did break this level here on the smaller fib levels, but I mean, we break it down on really the big time frame. That's kind of the only one that matters, to be honest with you. We can play it from here, utilize that. We can use this bottom, kind of same thing here. Um, I think honestly, bro, we kind of come down and touch the 1800 one last time for ETH. I mean, how do you guys feel about ETH right now?
I don't know. ETH's been looking like shit the whole time. I'm surprised it's still underperforming. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is, bro. I mean, really, it's been playing in the 21 to 4K range since December. Let's call it January of 24. So a little over a year, bro. Just kind of consolidated in a huge, this 2K size zone. I don't know
Yeah.
how's Solana looking. Solana still took a dip too, but dude, Solana for me, this is a level I would like to buy it at. Maybe even let it come down farther. Yeah, it could come down a little farther.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure I top blasted Slime. It was kind of sad.
You said what?
I bought the top on Solana.
It's all right, bro. I did it with GRT, man. I took a God terrible. I should have just swapped it to Bitcoin, brother. Thought I was better than that. Sure, everybody does.
If you bought anything over the last month or so, you're top blasted, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah, you're
and
right. Unless you're buying ETH, then you're just sad.
yeah, dude. I mean, I was averaging in like all the way up this around 20 cents, bro. Rode it up all the way up. I'm like, yeah, bro, life's good, life's good. Freaking rode that. I'm still in it, dude. I'm still in GRT. I'm down 70% of probably one of my worst trades in the last 3 years, to be honest with you. I'm just holding point, bro. Fuck it, I'll buy more. I'm already in it. But honestly, dude, if we don't hold 10 cents, I might dump out of there. I might
GG.
swap out, take my L. I got like 20K GRT or 20 GRT, not 20K, 20,000 GRT. But I mean, dude, there's honestly though, there's a lot of altcoins right now that I would. Like especially if I was a first time buyer, bro, coming around, like these are good prices to start dollar cost averaging in. Because even if it comes down another 60 or 60 bucks, 40 bucks here, and maybe even continues down 17%, 40, 60. I mean, that's some big moves there. But if we hold 180, bro, I mean, I'd like to buy some more into there for Ave. Cardano is another one where I do like Cardano. The whole ISO, it's like 200-22 tokens. I do like all the whole group of them. I think Cardano, because of it being a smart contract and kind of working throughout kind of the globe, to be honest with you, bro, it's working with multiple different countries, banks, institutional centers. Obviously, we just pulled up one of them. I don't even remember what it said they partnered with, but
Brazil,
what was it?
Brazil.
Brazil, that's what it was. I like Cardano, just because it's in a good group, bro. It has potential because of mass adoption. If the banks really are going to use the Swift payment system, which a majority of them do, um, I mean, you're going to be using those compliant tokens, and that coexistence period ends in a couple short months. Who's to say though they don't push it off at last minute and say, oh, the coexistence period's going to continue on for until this date, and I would hope they stick to it, bro, and continue on with that. But I mean, we're in an interesting time, bro. We're in the adoption phase. It's hard to say what happens when and what time frames. It's easy to read a chart and say, you know, watch where it plays off of here, but to say exactly what happens is that's the hard part, bro. It's fun to speculate about, hard to predict.
Right.
Even XRP, I like XRP, but to be honest with you, bro, I was hoping it came down to like 160.
What's that now?
About 250, 243. It looks like. I to buy honestly, if I was gonna buy it, bro, I'd want to see it at $2 again. I'd want to see it touch this $2 line one more time. Maybe it don't. Maybe it does. Maybe it comes lower. But if we don't hold to that 199, $2, I mean, we're coming down here to the 141 to 170. But I just feel there's so much good news with crypto in general. Like we should see the market kind of swing up at some point. I don't know when the market
Yeah, it's
sentiment
just, we're
reaches the
just trying
actual.
to pick everyone off. We're
Yeah,
just trying to get everyone off the bus before we send it.
yeah, yeah. Honestly, bro, I mean, you look back in history too. Bitcoin, I like to look back at this, but I know everybody kind of speculates on these exact moves, like, oh, look what it did the second time. Um, we kind of had these moves though, where that like you look at, dude, we're like kind of like looking at the same thing, right? Market came down 3K, it ran up, came up here. I mean, dude, we were up to 13K. Imagine buying, right? 9, 10, 11K. You're like, dude, this shit's crazy, bro. And then what? Boom, you ride it down for a 70, 60% run. Are you holding that, bro? Like that's where we're at right now, I feel like, was this move down and maybe continue up.
Dude, go to the 5 minute. We're just dumping right now on Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I think
let's
so.
see.
Go to the 5 minute.
5. Oh shit, bro. Yep. Coming down. Let's see if we touch 85.
That's reaction to the strategic Bitcoin reserve executive
Yeah,
order.
I think so.
What?
15 dumping, bro. Yeah, you're right though. It's fucking dropping, bro. Like a fly. What level is this? Yeah, in a small time frame, that one's a little irrelevant, that blue line here, but
I at least have a good entry on my Bitcoin options tomorrow.
yeah, honestly, bro, if it keeps going down, you could have some great entries, bro. I'm curious to see if we hold 85 here, kind of blow through it, or if we continue back down and touch 81 again, or even move down farther. But yeah, on a large time frame, small time frame, definitely dumping there, bro. Not I'd let it keep going. But here, man, I feel like we haven't seen that big move back down and retracement back up. If we did, I mean, we're kind of here's that move, right? even if we came down here, I mean, bro, it's only a 40% move down and back over here, man. We took a freaking move, dog. Like 70%, I think it was 50, 60%. So even if we came back down, I mean, these are small moves. I know at these numbers it feels probably a lot bigger, but I mean, that's 24%. But I mean, that's still another 20%. So 50%. I mean, yeah, bro. It's hard to say, honestly. On a hour, right? You look on the smaller time frame. You hope to hold this level. A larger time frame, if you're playing the longer term game, you're just kind of being patient, or your dollar cost averaging in, and it doesn't even matter. If you're playing
Yeah,
the spot game, the short game, you're definitely going to want to be a little more patient, or leverage, or options, or any of those.
right.
I do like H bar. I would like H bar to come back down here, bro, to like 17 cents. I think that would be another good one to buy. The chain link. This one's partnered with XRP. If we could come back down here in 11 to 14 bucks, I think that's another good zone. Dollar cost average in. Render, bro. Goodness. Freaking took this one round trip plus. Um, yeah, Solana. I don't know. What are you guys watching right now? Sui, you said you were down a little bit.
Bro, is it over? Is the bull market over?
It's our short term bear market.
That's what we said in the last bear market beginning, and then it turned out to be like
Hey,
2 years ago.
it's accumulation time, boys. It's
It's back to
accumulation.
accumulation. It's back to building.
Build the portfolio back up, boys. But dude, I still like these projects. It's just hard. It's a hard, this it's different, bro. Bitcoin, I mean, it's different, but it's not. I mean, if you think about it, bro, everybody's like, oh, altcoin season, and, maybe not that big, but dude, we ran some of these, dude, 500%. Like, I'm actually not surprised, to be honest, that we're still kind of coming down and maybe even trickling down. Maybe we do come back down to 124 on an Aave. Maybe we do come back down to the red zones and all these fib levels. I mean, dude, we've made some big runs, man. Um, Looking at it like that, I mean, Bitcoin alone since was this September 24 is up 100 over 100. It ran 100%. Like, part of me wants it to run more, bro, because I'm like, yeah, keep getting richer. And the other part of me is like, dang, bro, we didn't run that much. And you kind of like reflect back over here. I mean, dude, some of these did run pretty well. Just I feel like rode a few of too many round trip, bro. But it
Yeah,
happens,
straight up
bro.
and
It's
down here.
part of the game. I mean, this one was one we called watching since about 4 cents. And a lot of these, I mean, almost 1,000% return, dude. Jazz me.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know. I think
it's hard to say, bro. Because a lot of these did run a lot. I mean, last time, GRT. I mean, GRT, was it around the first time? December. Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, it ran too, but it fell pretty fast as well. 1,000%. This time around, it ran, 1,100. Which it's weird, that it works that way, but yeah, about 1,000.
most of
Yeah, I
them.
still,
Look
I
at
still like
Doge.
these Doge.
Yeah,
Doge ran too, man.
I'm literally round tripping Doge.
Yeah, Doge is not.
Yeah, bro. I mean, dude.
You're looking at a full round trip here pretty quick.
I know. Not looking too hot.
I mean, honestly, bro, a lot of these ones have. Oh, it seems like every chart has really since, yeah, what is that, September? We took a big run, big fall. Some of these a little bit earlier took off. ENS slept on that one. I still think these utility tokens, bro, are mean, they're awesome. I think those are going to start sticking around a little better than some of these other ones. Like, what do you guys feel like about them? Like, all these new coins, new tokens, like new chains. Do you think any of the new ones are going to stick, or you think people are just going to say like, nah, bro, we already have 20 others. Like, pick Sui, pick Base, pick Solana, pick
I mean,
freaking
Sui is the new chain technically.
yeah. But
I think there isn't in too many chains though, for sure.
yeah, like it's there's so many different That's the hard part at the moment, bro. You have 10 different apples, like early game apples, and who's to say that we have BlackBerry or Blueberry, what is it, BlackBerry, the BlackBerry phones,
Blueberry.
Blueberry,
It's
BlackBerry,
blackberry.
one of the berries,
Blackberry.
strawberries.
Raspberry.
Lots
I
of
think
berries.
I think too, dude, the Nextels, it's part of the cycle. The good ones will stick around. I personally believe that we're going to weed out a lot of these projects that don't really matter. The ones that are actually utilized and building and doing cool things and partnering with projects in real life. Those ones I think are going to continue to run. But I just, I'm starting to feel different. Maybe you guys are feeling the same way, but I feel different about this time around too. Like everything last time just ran for no reason. Like you could have just bought something, you were good. This time it's like, well, bro, this one ran, came back, and some of them run, some of them don't. Meme coins are, you blink and they're gone. I know they were like that, but maybe they weren't like that before. I still feel like the ones from last cycle are still around. Shiba, Doge, even what is it, Harambe? Like some of these are still pretty known from the first run. I don't know. Who am I to say, bro? Just an average Joe.
I don't know. It seems like we're cooked.
Cook boys. Sell, go back to college. Totally kidding. Honestly, yeah, bro. Long term, like there's my top three. Like if I were to buy and tell someone to brainlet, like, buy without thinking, obviously it's not financial advice. My top three personally, Solana, XRP, and Bitcoin. Those are my top three. Those are
In
the
that
three.
order or no?
No, not that order. Bitcoin first always, but if I had to pick an order, Bitcoin, oh God, XRP, Solana.
Isn't XRP bigger than Solana at this point or no?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh.
Market cap wise, what is it sitting on market cap? Um, yeah, XRP's number three, Solana's number six.
Yeah. So it's like Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, stablecoin, Solana.
Yeah, that's still good, bro. I still like those. What about meme coins? What are you guys looking at? Any meme coins? Fun, entertaining at the
No,
moment?
meme coins are cooked. I heard Avalanche has really good meme coins right now,
Yeah, that's the
and
next.
Sonic
That's the next
Chain.
alpha.
Yeah, Avalanche and Sonic Chain. But I hate bridging to L2s. It is the worst experience.
Yeah, it's not always enjoyable, bro. And for like a new person, like they're not doing that. And I was actually looking too at what was it? I was looking at Coinbase. There's only two on Coinbase. I mean, it's a lot still, but there's only 260 tradable coins on Coinbase. Bro, there's 17,000 tokens just listed on CoinGecko. But there's only 260 you could actually, like, if you retail normies are going to go and buy. And,
Yeah, Coinbase is pretty selective with the tokens they put on.
yeah, and like if you
That's
go by
because
size too, right? You got Binance as number one, Coinbase number two. And I mean, I'm not using the other ones to be honest with you. I don't use Binance. I use Coinbase personally when I'm buying and sending out.
hmm.
I wonder if it shows like any information on like I didn't really explore it on here about statistics, trust score, all pairs. It's gonna show every one, bro. It's kind of cool. I never really dove into the metrics on here on the exchanges. Coins, yeah, right here. So that Tradable. Yeah, so they have pair like multiple ones on there you can search, but I think there's only like 260 or 280 tradable ones.
On Coinbase, probably. I
Yeah.
believe it. They're really
Yeah.
selective.
Recent monthly page views 64 million. I'm curious to see how Binance kind of pairs up. Oh shit,
Mine's a
Binance logo.
shit ton. I think they have like over 1,000.
Yeah, wow. Okay. 1,300 pairs tradable, 400 Twitter followers, 14 recent monthly page views, almost 77 million accepted methods. Actually, this is interesting too. The accepted methods of payment. I didn't look at the other one. Oops.
Hmm.
Seems like volume's going up at least in the last 24 hours.
For which one?
Binance.
Oh, I
Just
heard
trying to see.
Binance had some good meme coin trades too.
They might, bro.
On the smart chain, Binance Smart Chain.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff on there, honestly, bro. Actually something else cool that I seen was MetaMask. MetaMask had the card. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I saw that in Denver. If you get the card, they'll give you like $10 something
No shit.
in
MetaMask.
USDC. I was too lazy to get it though.
Let's see if we can find anything
It's
on
a
here.
sharp looking card.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's paper on them. It's like orange, right?
yeah. It's got the a fancy MetaMask logo on the front,
Huh.
kind of their new logo. It's pretty sharp.
For sure. It'll be a gym workout shirt.
That's it right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was
it looks
sign up
different than that.
in Denver, and I was like, I don't know, it's too much work.
There's another one. I feel like there's another exchange. I feel like I was talking to somebody or listening to somebody recently that was mentioning another one that you could do that with as well. But it wasn't MetaMask.
Crypto.com has a card.
I know they have a card, but I think there's you have to like upload.
They'll give you cash back in Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I think you have to like upload stuff to that one though.
I heard they charge you insane amount of fees though, as well.
Any of these things do, honestly, bro. Seems like NFTs.
Oh, for like on ramping, off ramping, probably.
Routes, what's the catch on NFTs, brother?
NFTs are fairly quiet. Again, Catalyst looking for that. I mean, with the market kind of uncertain right now with macro and Bitcoin, there's not a lot of appetite, I think, for risk assets, and NFTs kind of fall in that place.
Yeah.
And so volumes are lower. You get a little bit of kind of movement up and down between NFTs, but nothing significant. You know, token drop maybe for doodles, something like that might be a catalyst. Uh, Punks need to kind of rally, and then we wait on Yuga or something like that to kind of give us a bit of a jolt for the market. But people are going to look for risk on assets once macro and Bitcoin kind of settle out. So it's a pretty quiet on the NFT side of
Yeah.
things.
Are you familiar with Bitmap, the NFT?
Bitmap, the NFT,
Yeah.
that's a ordinal, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It looks like a couple of them are up quite a bit. A couple of the ordinals.
Some of those ordinals and some of those, like the way they're listed on there, I don't necessarily track trace kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, Outside of the major 3 to 5 ordinal projects, most of those are kind of a stay away sort of thing, right? So you have your puppets and your OMBs and your node monks, and that's kind of really the major ones that you're looking at on the ordinal side of things. And then there's a couple others that are also interesting. Anything beyond that, is kind of an off.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't really see too much of what we normally talk about on here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know how good CoinGecko's NFT, you know.
They're fairly reasonable, to be honest, in terms of getting accurate floor price and being able to see some stuff. So I've used them along with a few other spots there to look at the
Yeah.
market, but they're not
Looks
they're
like
not
Pudgies.
they're not bad at all.
Yeah. Looks like as far as 24-hour volume, the Punks and Pudgies and My Lady are
Mm-hmm.
top four.
Yeah, inconsistently. Pudges, I think, are kind of one of the more interesting ones. Of course, they're on the high end side of things, but
Yeah.
just given where they're sitting to where they've been historically, I think Pudgies
Would it
are
be
quite
as
interesting.
interesting at 5 ETH?
What's that? Sorry,
Would it be that interesting at 5 ETH?
Pudges be that interesting at 5 ETH?
Hmm.
I'd be concerned if they're down at 5 ETH because that's a sign that we're a lot more of the NFT market is slid out and probably crypto market. So no, they would not be that interesting at 5 ETH. I would be avoiding.
I seen
If
some
they
too.
lose 8.5, that's kind of a concern point. But really, anything in this 8-9 ETH range, I think is worth a speculative buy.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. There's some news releases tomorrow too. The NFP, non-farm payroll. This looks like some heavy Canadian unemployment rate too. And then chair Fed Chair Powell speaks as well tomorrow.
And the crypto summit.
Yeah. Trump speaks. What's he speaking about here? Oh, cryptocurrency policy. There you go.
Yeah,
This
and
looks.
that's where you hope maybe he can find a way of announcing their attempt at you know no capital gains tax or something like that. So, like for instance, the crypto strategic Bitcoin reserve and that being announced on the executive order, that's positive. But it's if that's the news that's expected for tomorrow, it's not anything that moves the
Yeah,
market, and that's why you get this sell off because it's a sell of the news and nothing is kind of beyond expectations, right?
yeah. Interesting. You guys got anything else, bro? It's kind of just it's quiet right now. I feel like it's building
No,
time.
we're just waiting on the announcement tomorrow, and then we'll play it, I guess.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, a lot of it is mercy of what's going on for Trump and
Yeah.
macro, right?
You don't want to trade against Trump or trade
No,
anything that he's not pumping.
facts.
and with this kind of decreased SEC involvement, you get this like free kind of roam, freewheeling of statements that move the market, um, whether
Right.
it's from Trump or Elon or anyone else. So you just get this kind of wild volatility. So it's definitely not a time to leverage unless you're, really kind of playing with lottery money. But other than that, you're spot buying, and even spot buying has got such volatility right now that you just kind of want to park your position and your conviction kind of mid long, right? If you believe that we're in some kind of trend shift and bear market, well then, yeah, maybe you take profits. But if you still believe the general positive narratives that are going on, then I think mid long is still really strong for crypto, and it's just a matter of a few kind of dominoes falling for it to make a move.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
Interesting spot that it's in there right there. What time horizon are you on right now? Is that the five?
The hour,
Oh, hour.
15 minutes. Still looks like it's holding, bro. That just came
Mm-hmm.
down.
Oh man, that's a shit chart. Just straight down.
Yeah, we'll see, bro. We'll see if we hold. I don't know. I think we kind of keep moving down. To be honest with you, I think maybe like in in speculation to Trump speaking and all the news or announcements tomorrow, maybe people are holding off, waiting to buy. taken out because they're scared money. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, I don't have too much more, honestly, bro. I'm just watching, paying attention to what Trump and Uncle Elon are talking about because those are the things that are going to be moving at the moment.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully we can work the. Oh shit. We can work the pivot for today. Bring back that Monday vibes on a Thursday.
I agree, bro. I agree. Monday, let me see where we've been. Monday, man. There's that pivotal space right there, right? We just started Monday and whoop.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do it.
And actually, I guess usually we get on the Tuesday candle starts, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So we're like, please don't
So
pivot today.
here it looks like, yeah, we dropped Tuesday, dropped, and then came back up. What's that pivot, man? But otherwise, guys, I gotta hop off here. I'm hungry. Gotta go feed the baby.
Sounds
Anything
good.
else you guys want to cover?
No, appreciate you having you. Appreciate your
Yeah,
thoughts on
of
the
course.
market. Glad to see you're kicking around and managing as best as you can with everything that's going on. And
Figuring it out, bro.
yeah, yeah, right. That's exactly
One
what
day
we're
at a
Figuring
doing.
it
time,
out
brother.
for
One day
sure.
at a time.
Hmm.
But I appreciate you guys. It's good to be back. I definitely miss being on here, miss doing the podcast more consistently. I feel like I've definitely been a little quiet on all fronts, so I definitely miss it, bro. I just been kind of working on figuring out how to balance everything, and we're like I said, one day at a time, brother. But it's all going good. I'm blessed, highly favored, man, and I'm definitely grateful to be doing these.
Yeah, sure. We still doing this time Wednesday or Thursday every week now. It's a good
Works for
time.
me, bro.
Yeah, let's just keep it consistent again, and then we can start running up the numbers.
Bet. Let's do it, man. All right, boys. I'm out of here. Not sure if you're ending it here, but I'm peacing out. Appreciate you
Sounds
guys as
good.
usual. And we'll
Take
talk
care,
soon.
Tyler.
Peace,
All right.
guys.
Take care, Tyler. Take care, Roats.
Yeah,
Peace.
take care. Appreciate you.
Yeah.